How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today's the third and final time using this Articuno team, so hopefully it goes well. If you want to battle, join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Wi-Fi battles at the moment, in my opinion. And please like and subscribe because your support is greatly appreciated. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent Mikey J from the Discord server. I'm pretty sure he's a YouTuber as well, so you should find a link to his channel in the description. From what I remember, he does pretty decent Wi-Fi battle videos, so definitely your cup of tea if you're watching this right now, let's say that. So looking at the teams, I'd say Aerodactyl's probably a good lead for them, and Mesprit as well. Aerodactyl can get the Stealth Rocks up and stuff like that. I'm thinking I might lead with Sableye just to get some, you know, a knockoff off or a Will-O-Wisp or something like that. So let's do that. And the battle begins, so they're going to lead off with the Aerodactyl as anticipated, as we're obviously going to lead off with Sableye. Now, a lot of people tend to think that Sableye runs Taunt, so we might be able to catch this Aerodactyl off guard right now. If we can go for a Will-O-Wisp, that'd be great. So we'll go for a Will-O-Wisp first, because chances are they won't Stealth Rocks thinking they're going to get taunted. There we go. We missed the Will-O-Wisp, which is just great, as they did in fact go for a Stealth Rock, so that's unfortunate. So what can you do? What can you do, eh? Let's just go for another Will-O-Wisp anyway. They are going to withdraw the Aerodactyl, probably in something that doesn't want to get burned, or that doesn't care about being burned, like Mismagius, for example. There we go. So Mismagius comes in right now. We're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp real quick, and that should do a lot of damage to the, not a lot of damage. It'll break a potential Focus Sash on the Mismagius, which is always nice. So this next turn, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight for a knockoff, because I'm specially defensive. I should easily be able to take a hit from this thing. So knockoff seems like a great move. They go for a Will-O-Wisp of their own. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That means that our knockoff's not going to do nearly as much damage now. Still a decent chunk of damage though. Definitely a decent chunk of damage. We're going to knock off their leftovers as well. So the burn's going to slowly whittle away at their lifespan. So that's always nice. So, probably going to get hit by a Hex here. Just thinking what the best Pokemon to switch in here would be. I would probably go with Articuno, because it doesn't care if he gets burned. Alakazam, no, because we're probably going to get a Hex. We could just always go for another knockoff and take it out. We can always recover later on, so let's go for another knockoff and take it out. They go for a Taunt. Okay, cool. So that thing's got a Taunt. But no, we went straight for the knockoff to try and take out the Mismagius, and that is exactly what happened. So Sableye coming through for us right now. Sableye coming through with the KO on the Mismagius. Gotta love it, gotta love it. I love the little gremlin guy. There's the Lapras. So Lapras comes in. We have not got the best switch-ins in the world. I mean, we've got Articuno, which is a decent switch, but what can Articuno do to Lapras? Not a lot. Expecting a Hydro Pump to the face right now. I might go for a knockoff just to get rid of the item that it's gone, because we are specially defensive, like I said, so they go for Whirlpool. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine at all. We'll go for a knockoff. We're going to knock off its item, whatever that is, leftovers. No residual recovery for you, I'm afraid. And the combination of Burn and Whirlpool is going to hurt Sableye quite a bit. Now, I'm waiting for this Taunt to end, so that I can burn this thing as well. That'd be nice. Can't use recover after Taunt, yeah. Still on. We'll go for another knockoff and we'll just get some damage off. There's nothing really, we're trapped. We have to go for knockoff. There we go. They go for the Freeze Dry. That's going to do a decent little chunk of damage to us. Not too much, not too much. We go for the knockoff again. It's going to do minimal damage, but it's still damage nonetheless. As the Whirlpool is going to continue to wreck us. We shook off the Taunt though, which is great. So what we can do now is we can go straight for another Recover. So go for the Recover, get the health back. We'll burn the Lapras, and then see how we go from there. There we go. Go for the Recover. Boom. I just want to switch out, man. I just want to switch out into something. They go for another Freeze Dry. That's going to hurt quite a bit. There we go. Plus the Burn, plus the Whirlpool. Or are we free from the Whirlpool? No, we're not free from the Whirlpool yet. I just want to switch my poor Sableye out. Really just want to switch my poor Sableye out. So we'll go for the Rain Dance this turn because Whirlpool should wear off. So we'll go for the Rain Dance real quick. There we go. Rain Dance coming through. And they go for a Perish Song, which for some reason puts a black box on the screen. I don't know why it does that. That's pretty bizarre. Perish Song's fine. We can deal with that. That's mainly going to affect, you know, the Lapras, to be honest with you. So There we go. Perish can't fell to 3. Can we switch out yet? Has the Whirlpool, like, run out? We can't, can we? Right, they're probably going to go for a freeze dry. Wait, we can switch out. We can switch out. That was the last turn of Whirlpool. Cool. Last turn of Whirlpool. So we're going to Bataranx the Armaldo. We've got the Swift Swim and everything like that. We should be able to take a freeze dry like it's nothing. Hopefully. They go for a protect. Okay, cool. So, with that in mind, click, click, next, click in. Looks like we can go straight for a Stone Edge. They probably switch into Gliscor here, but I'm still going to go for the Stone Edge anyway, just because it's going to do a lot of damage. They are going to withdraw Lapras, probably into the Gliscor, right? Gliscor comes in. It's times like this I wish we had knockoff on Armaldo over here. It was an option, but decided against it in the end. So, this is actually not a bad situation for us to be in. Looking at that Stone Edge damage, we did a lot of damage to that right there, but I'm not going to do it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and switch straight into Articuno. Articuno is the perfect switch here. They have got Stealth Rocks up, and it is going to hurt, but then again, I could have Rapid Spin with Armaldo. It's fine. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. There we go. We're going to withdraw real quick. I should have gone for a Rapid Spin, really, but it's all in hindsight now. We'll bring in Froznor, get half a health taken away, but it's fine. Got an odd number of HP, so it's all good. They're going to go for a Roost. It's going to get their health right back up to full. Probably should have anticipated for that. That's fine, though. Now we're probably going to see a Lapras switch, so I'm going to go straight for a U-turn. They are going to withdraw. They're going to go into Lapras, probably. Lapras, Electivire. Good. Well, Ice Beam would have hurt that. We'll go for a U-turn anyway. Bet you didn't know Articuno got a U-turn, did you? Yeah, it does, apparently. It's really bizarre for it to... I mean, I guess Moltres gets in, so does Zapdos, so I guess it makes sense. So, what we can do now is we can go straight into our... I'm thinking either Swampert or Armaldo. Let's go Armaldo. We'll go Armaldo. There we go. We should outspeed it because of the Swift Swim, unless it's Choice Scarfed. But I don't think it'll be Choice Scarfed, to be honest with you. I think they're going to anticipate an Earthquake right now and go into Gliscor, so I'm going to go straight for the Rapid Spin. There we go. They're going to withdraw the Electivire, probably back into Gliscor, I'd say. There's the Gliscor. There it is. We'll go for a Rapid Spin real quick. Does a decent solid amount of damage to this Gliscor right now. And what I'm thinking of doing is keeping me Armaldo around. I think that's probably the best play. Keeping it around and then go into Swampert now and then go for a Scald. Yeah, I think that's the best play. We'll go Swampert. And they go for an Ice Fang. That's not going to do too much damage to a physically defensive Swampert, that's for sure. So, they're probably going to go Lapras now, because Lapras can have Freeze Dry and can definitely wall me. Which lets me think that we can probably get a free switch in on something here. We know for a fact the Lapras is coming now. They're not going to keep their Gliscor in. They might U-turn though. We've only seen Ice Fang and Roost. So I'm going to go ahead and say they don't have U-turn. They probably have Earthquake and then Defog or Stealth Rocks or something. So we're probably going to see a hard switch into Lapras, which makes me want to go into Lucario. And then we can go for a Swords Dance Meteor Mash combo on the Gliscor. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. They are going to withdraw the Gliscor. And they're going to go into Lapras. Yeah, Lapras comes through. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So this is working out nicely for us. So we'll just go into Lucario real quick. There we go. And the rain stops, which is alright for me. But we can get it back up again later if need be. I'm going to go for a Swords Dance right now. This seems like the perfect opportunity to go for a Swords Dance. There we go. We go for the Swords Dance. They actually stay in, which is very bizarre. Extremely bizarre, that is. And they go for a Whirlpool. Interesting. I could have just close combated you in the face then. Could have very easily just done that. Well, either way, you're going to die this turn because we're going to go straight for the close combat. Boom. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. They're going to Gliscor? No, they're going to Protect. Son of a gun. Okay. 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 It's fine. Got a bit of Whirlpool to deal with. But we're alright. Lapras is not going to get the better of my Lucario. Let's just say that. I'm thinking we go for a Meteor Mash, expecting the switch into Gliscor, but I want to just play it safe and go for a close combat anyway. I think that's probably the best thing to do because we can just follow up with a Meteor Mash on the Gliscor. So they're going to withdraw the Lapras. They're going to go into Gliscor real quick. There it is. And unfortunately, we don't get... So judging by that damage, I'd say that's definitely a defensive variant. We should outspeed here with Meteor Mash. Should outspeed with Meteor Mash. There's always a big should at the end. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Probably oughta. So, just for the sake of getting damage off on this Gliscor, I'm going to go straight for a Meteor Mash, and I hope for the best, really. Because I think that's a defensive Gliscor, and I think we should outspeed it. Yep, there we go. We can go for the Meteor Mash, +2 Life Orb. Definitely going to take out the Gliscor. And we get an extra attack boost, which is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I could tell by the close combat damage. It was +2 Life Orb close combat damage, and it did that much. That was definitely a defensive Gliscor. And I know Gliscor typically does outspeed Lucario, so it was a bit of a risky play, considering my my damage calculations I do in my head aren't really that good sometimes. In comes the Aerodactyl. So Aerodactyl definitely outspeeds me. Definitely outspeeds me, that's for sure. I kind of want to go into our Sableye now, because they're probably going to go for a Stealth Rocks, expecting us to switch out. Because we kind of need Lucario for the Lapras. So they're going to actually go for an Earthquake. They just went straight for the takeout. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, okay, so Earthquake, Stone Edge, Stealth Rocks, and Taunt. Did it have Taunt earlier? Oh no, it was Mismagius that had Taunt, wasn't it? Safe play, optimal play. Let's go Articuno. Let's go Articuno, and hopefully he thinks it's a misclick and just lets me Ice Beam him in the face. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. We go for Freeze Dry? No, we go for Ice Beam. We go for Ice Beam. Watch us get this. Yes! Yes! They didn't realize we were scarfed. I put their focus sashed, so it doesn't really matter. But it's fine, because that worked out for us. Oh my god, we got the freeze as well! Oh dear, no way. No way, Articuno coming through with the freeze. There's the Ice Beam coming through and taking out the Aerodactyl. That is Stealth Rocks off the field for good now. I still think they should have just switched into Lapras, but you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? In comes the Lapras, so Lapras can obviously deal with us. They've got Whirlpool, Perish Song, Freeze Dry, and I don't know what other move they'll have. Maybe Surf or something like that. I don't know. Either way, we don't stay in here, that's for sure. We're not got Rain anymore, which makes Armaldo pretty useless. So we'll go into Armaldo and let it go down. There we go. We're going to switch out real quick. We'll go into our Armaldo. There we go. Just like so. Just like so. Just like so. As they do actually withdraw the Lapras. They go into Mesprit. Interesting. That actually works out nicely for us. So I'm wondering whether we can take a hit from this thing and go for an X-Scissor. That'd be nice. Mesprit's going to come through with the Psychic. That's probably going to take us out from here because it is a Mesprit. They do have... Mesprit has really good offensive stats. It's just not got the best speed. So it's got really good attack and special attack, but just speed's just laying it down, really. Looking at this matchup, I would say probably Articuno into Hurricane or Articuno into Ice Beam or Articuno into U-Turn. One of the two. One of the three, even. I know we're definitely going to go for Freeze Dry here. I'm going to go for Hurricane. I can't really see Articuno being that much more useful because chances are the Electivire is going to tank a hit from us anyway and take us out. So there's no point really keeping it around. They are going to withdraw the Mesprit. Are they going to go Electivire or Lapras? Lapras comes in. Let's see how well Lapras takes this Hurricane. Got to remember, Lapras has no residual recovery anymore thanks to Hurricane. Thanks to knockoff earlier, so we got a decent amount of damage there with Hurricane. I'm going to go for it again, because why the heck not? There we go for another Hurricane. That's going to do some decent damage, and it should finish it off the next time as well. They go for a Whirlpool. That's going to do a little bit of damage to us as well. Obviously, that's going to do some residual damage after every turn. That's fine, though. I'm glad they had Whirlpool over the Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump would have took us out from there. Let's go for another Hurricane. Let's see if we can actually hit it. They go for a Protect. They're just trying to whittle down our Lapras little by little. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Trying to get us down by the Whirlpool. But I'm going to prove to you now that Articuno is the superior Ice type out of the two on the field right now. So let's go for a Hurricane real quick. There we go. Hurricane comes through. Lapras goes down. Perfect. Perfect. Articuno is a beast. You put a Choice Scarf on this thing and it's actually a pretty powerful Pokemon. There's the Mesprit back in again. So I'm going to guess the Mesprit is Scarfed. It's got to be Scarfed, hasn't it? So let's go for a Hurricane real quick and just see how we go. There we go. Go for the Hurricane. They're not Scarfed. Well, they might be Scarfed. They might just still not have speed. They go for a Thunderbolt. Tell me they are probably locked in. Otherwise, they would have just stayed in and done that earlier. Instead of losing the Lapras. So Articuno goes down. That's fine. They've got Mesprit out, who is, I'm guessing, locked in to that there Thunderbolt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our Swampert. Should I go in Swampert? Swampert can clean up from here, right? I'm thinking anyway. Battle will end in 60 seconds. Curse the time, man. Curses. We'll go for an Avalanche, expecting them to go for an attack right now. They probably don't. They probably switch out into Electivire, but it's fine. There they are. They're going to withdraw Mesprit real quick. This is where they reveal they've got Grass Knot on their Electivire. So we'll go for an Avalanche on the switch. It's not going to do too much damage to the Electivire, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm guessing what they're going to do here is because Mesprit's got Levitate, they're probably going to go ahead and switch back again, expecting the Earthquake, and that way they can lock themselves into a Psychic, go from there. But no, they go straight for the Earthquake with the Swampert, which is fair enough. To be fair, we've only got 15 seconds left. Why would they make a play like that? I don't know. We get the burn though, which is great with a Scald. Come on, Leftovers, kick in. I want to pick my last move. Come on. Come on. Aw, really? As if. Oh well. That timer is so dumb. Like we literally just needed a couple more minutes to finish that up. Well, the timer can't do it. Can't do it. Anyway, that was the end of the game. I'm a bit salty about the timer, but, you know, I think luck was definitely in our favor. You know, getting the freeze on that Aerodactyl earlier was pretty bang on. That worked really well for us. But I think Mikey played really well. Really well. He had a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to the teams because I have like 2 OU Pokemon on my team, whereas he had like 1, I think, or maybe none. I can't remember. What did he have on his team? Oh yeah, he had Gliscor, so he had 1 and it was only a defensive pivot 1. So anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.